Hi everyone, welcome to Crochet Rocks and to another open with me, and this one is for 100 days of crochet classics. Love to craft every day. It's actually a book and you get a free knitted homeware book with it, so we'll put that to one side for now. We'll come to that at the end. So I bought this in my local Tesco supermarket, so it's available all over the place. Now the bonus magazine is said to be worth £7.50, but you know what, I don't think so. It's not as thick as a magazine, so I can't really see that when some of the magazines are about £6.99. This whole thing cost me £9.99, so that was both of them together, and I figured that was actually not too bad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one as a giveaway a little while down the line. I've got one going at the moment, and when that one's ended, I'll do this as a giveaway. So watch out for that. But this is issue 15, so there must have been quite a considerable number of days already that they've crocheted. We've got a simple ombre shawl in there. We've got quite a nice cushion. We've got a bag that's a bit asymmetrical, so really bothering me. Unicorn hobby horse, 65 easy make patterns. Sorry, fishing something out of my tea. Master the mosaic crochet trend, adorable toys and cute baby wear. Summer cover-ups and accessories, amigurumi expertise tips and tutorials, bonus granny square makes, and a gorgeous home knit extra. So let's see. No doubt there's a million adverts in it as well, so we'll see. Maybe one of them will be mine one day. Okay, so we've already got a little bunny, and we can see some hearts that might be in here. The table of contents, it is quite big. So we've got a bottle cover. This is quite nice. I actually made one very similar to this. It was a pattern by Serdar, I think, a long while ago when I was very young. I think if you change the colour of that, it would make a nice Christmas blanket. Nice little cardigan. Yet another froggy I think we got here, and we've got some really cute flowers, some ballerinas, and obviously lots more. So this is Cleo Caterpillar. Now, funnily enough, I made one of these as well, but instead of just making it like this, I put textured stuff on the inside. So if you did this, it scrunched. If you shook it, it rattled. I was going to make one as a tutorial, and I never got around to doing it. Now this is very similar to the baby one on the front cover. Is it the front cover? I saw it somewhere. Oh, it must have been on the inside pages. There you go. So if you wanted to, you could make one for yourself and for your little girl, and they would match somewhat. How about that? This is called the Pluie cardigan, and I have no idea why they'd call it that, but Pluie does seem like a very funny word. Day to night style, they're calling it, so you can go out for the evening in it. Okay, what do you think of that one? Nice. We've got a dream catcher wall hanging. There it is. How to make that. I actually do have some hoops somewhere. They came free in a magazine, but they were splintery, so I didn't ever use them. We've got a rainbow pup with his yellow eye patch, floppy ears and multicoloured limbs. This puppy is a mismatch made in heaven. So he's kind of cute. And we've got a sausage dog, a dachshund, which would make a great draft excluder. Said it would guard your days, but it would also, oh well, keeping breezes at bay. So he is a draft excluder. Stash Buster draft excluder, dachshund. We've got a rainbow blanket, which is nice. We have a versatile wrap. So basically that is one of those wraps that they catch the top and bottom to make sleeves. So it makes it what kind of like a bolero. I can't remember. My mum used to call them boleros, but I think it was bolero. We've got a summer bear, and he is well cute. But what I really like is he's got a little towel to lay on. That's kind of... I like that. That's as unusual. This one I don't like. I don't like it at all because it's not symmetrical and there's this dodgy seam down the front and I can't do it. It's just it's jarring my head somewhat. So we'll move swiftly on. Cat toys. Make some toys for your cat. You can always put a little bit of catnip in if you wanted to. Make them appreciate them a little bit more. Make a duo of ducks. This one's neck seems a little bit on the skinny side for my liking. This is Bethany the frog. So my last magazine had a boy frog, so we can make him a little girlfriend, which would be quite cute. And what else do we have? Colourful cushion. There's the cushion. That's not a bad one, actually. I quite like the cushion. I like textured blankets, and I've made a few. I haven't done any tutorials for them, but maybe one day. But that would go nicely with them. Teeny tortoises, or if you come from Wales, like a friend of mine once, tortoise. I used to laugh every time she said tortoise. Lacy cardigan. It's quite nice. The fact that the sleeves are not, I quite like. They do seem a tad baggy, but I would 3/4 length them anyway. I'm not so sure about the neck with it though. I'm not sure if you can get a good view of the neck. Let's have a zoom in. See what I mean about the neck? I'm not really sure. Don't think it'd look too finished if it was left like that. But the lacy panel's nice. This is the hobby horse, and this is quite nice. If you can get a kind of a length of pole like that. I like the hair. Hobby unicorn, not a hobby rocks, that's me on my other alter identity and website. So we've got some fun earrings. I've never made earrings. Well, I made one once many years ago, but I never wore them. They're too chunky. Bottle holder, as I said on the front cover. Mr. Snuffles. So, Mr. Snuffles is an innovative, I'm really struggling with that one. Innovative lattice technique to create this cute rainbow hedgehog. Oh, try saying that when you've had a few. Crafty trims. Give your tea towels the crochet treatment. I've seen it done with blankets and sometimes with cotton sort of on towels. That looks quite nice sometimes. This is the ombre shawl. It is very, very lacy. It might be a little too lacy for my liking. I'm not really into very lacy things. I don't mind some. It also does depend on what it looks like for me. So this is Mini Mates. So they are cute, aren't they? So we've got these palm-sized pets. I don't think you could really call a, well, whatever that is, a pet. But, you know, I can never identify them. Hippo. One I know is a hippo. The other's a rhino. A rhinoceros. Crochet frames. Now, that's a nice idea. And make your wall hangings look a bit nicer. Your pictures. I like this one. It's kind of cool. I like that. Not a bad idea. Custom key rings, so you can make yourself a teacup, an ice cream, a star. They're quite sweet, aren't they? My key rings annoy me a little bit though. I've got too many dangly ones and they hit my knee as I'm driving. And if I'm wearing shorts, then they hit my bare leg and knee. It just drives me up the wall, really. Flora and Fleur. Flora and Fleur the plants. Plant craft. So what have we got? The cheery faces and sunny colours will make these two smiling flowers perfect year-round blooms. Cute, I have to say. They are cute. We've got a nappy cover. Now, I did make one of these once. As you can imagine, I made several. I made one for Tyler, which was a poker ball on his bottom. But I did make one for Sophia when she was a baby that had a bib and it had minions. But it had a little bit more finish around this area. I've never done it as a tutorial, which is a bit strange. I've not really made that many baby things. And we've got a bow headband. And here's the little cardigan. Very, very similar to the one that I made. In fact, it looks identical to that one. And this is Stylecraft is the designer. So maybe it was a Stylecraft pattern. I don't know. Pretty though. I like that. And we've got a stripy blanket. That's different. It's not exactly row after row, is it? It's got this little thing that makes it different. Just a flower ring. So we've got a baby playing with it. And button booties, they're quite cute. I think we're going to have a big vehicle go by. It's either that or a helicopter. Can't quite fathom it yet. So we've got a little girl dress. That's sweet. She looks so sweet wearing it. Baby rattles. We've got a lot for babies and children in this one. They're quite cute, aren't they? Seen a lot of patterns for those sort of things. And we've got a hooded blanket. Still don't know what that is. It's sort of struggling to get up the hill, I think. And we've got a play ball. A lot of kind of patterns recently I've seen with these hexagon made into a ball or made into a hippopotamus or whatever. They're quite sweet. I like the hooded blanket though. I made something very similar for one of the grandchildren with the little hood. I think I did a panda. Jar cozies. Make your kitchen look very countrified. And I think that might be the postman actually. Betty the bunny. Here, I think it is. Bear with me a second. Actually, I was wrong. It was Charlotte. So she's gone out the back to talk to Gary while he's doing the roof. So we've got Betty the bunny. She's quite sweet, but you'd have to make the dress with cotton. So if you can't sew, that might be a little tall order. The forest blanket, like I said, if you change the colours, it's ideal for Christmas. They look like little Christmas trees. And what else have we got? Ballerina duo. If you're into making toys. You can imagine the arms being quite difficult, I suppose, because they're only very thin. Fringe coasters and meadow wreath. There's a lot in this book, I have to say. And the love hearts, they're puffed, padded, whatever you want to say. And Bryony the koala, who's blue. I don't know many koalas that have been blue. I guess I don't suppose I know many koalas, but g'day Blue. I used to get called Blue because I was a redhead when I was at school, so we had a girl from Australia there that used to call me Blue. I don't know why they call him Blue, not red. It seems odd, but never mind. This is a nice bag, little market bag, made with a circular bottom. Just happened to be right by her bottom. Charming. Bartholomew. So he's also a blue elephant called Bartholomew. Loves a bath. Got a little duck as well. Look at that. Isn't that cute? A pretty purse, but you'd have to find this top part somewhere on your travels. But there is it does have a kit list. So it says purse frame, glue gun and scissors. So I don't know where you might find that. I did see some once from a wholesaler. Not in England, not in the UK rather, and I was toying with getting them, but I do have to pay quite a bit in duties sometimes for my orders from across the seas for my shop Hobbybox. So I might find them, and if I do order them, then I'll be stocking them. Otherwise, I don't know anywhere else to get them. And a sleep mask with eyeballs. Camp scene. That's quite sweet. I like the tents. But I don't know where these little hedgehogs are not crocheted, but just the accessories. Fruity brooches. So we've got cherries and melon, and we've got a tapestry cushion. That's quite nice. And Benjamin the lion. Lots of blue on Benjamin the lion as well. Must be a blue jungle that we've found somewhere. A starling shawl. It's quite lacy. Cute cats. I did try making one of those once. Made a complete mess of it. Wasn't that pattern though, so it might be better. Amigurumi masterclass. So lots and lots of tips and tricks. And adverts. How-to pages. We're at the end then, guys. You know that means we're at the end when you see the how-tos. And Granny Square Love. Discover the delights of this time-honoured craft, but maybe that's in the next 100 days of crochet, but it looks suspiciously like some of the patterns I've seen recently in magazines. Moving on then to the knitted homeware booklet. So if you don't knit, this might not interest you, but if you do, improve your knit know-how. Try Celtic cables, master bobbles. And that's not a person, that's learning how to master bobbles. Learn lace work, create texture. Home chic home, a plant holder, cushion, baskets, bunting, tableware and wall art. Very fruity coasters. I've seen them a million times in different books. So sometimes I just think, you know, they just rehash old pictures and old patterns. I don't know what you think. Do you think they do that? I've seen it so many times. So these are the stylish storage baskets. They look crocheted, but they're actually knitted. And we've got a chunky cushion. That's obviously the back. I wonder what that is. Glasses case with a little bit of matching doodah around it. A potted cactus. It's very hairy. And a hanging holder. I used to make these things with my mother when I was young, but they were macrame. It's the things we used to do, quite crafty, my mum, really. Bright baskets, another basket. And this knit a pick is nice. I really like this kind of Celtic thing going on, but it's going to show you how to make Celtic cables. They are really snazzy, aren't they? Don't think if I could do that, I'd waste it on a picture. But one of these days, maybe I will try it. We've got summer bunting. Again, we've got watermelons. They seem to be the theme of summer these days, don't they, watermelons? As soon as the sun comes out, the watermelon patterns come out. Also got normal bunting. And here's the fruity placemats. Again, we've got watermelons. We've got limes, oranges, and, well, that might be a blood orange. I don't know. Chicken cozies. Now, I do like this one. I really do. I have a chicken that I keep my eggs in. You know, like it looks like this, but it's made of ceramics and you put eggs in. So I really do like this. But obviously that's a tea cosy. And I don't really know many people that have tea cozies anymore. My mother always used to. She did love a tea cosy. Now, if, you will know if you've been on my channel for quite some time, I made these, but they were crocheted. They didn't have a little tuft or these little flappy wings, but I did make those. They were an Easter project, but you can use them anytime. Boiled eggs anytime. So we've got a cafetiere cozy. Don't really use mine anymore. A pom-pom tea cozy. A table runner. That looks nice. Is that Celtic weave again? Does look like it, but maybe not as defined. That's the word I'm looking for. More lacy. Quick table knits. They don't look finished very well. Not really keen on those. But I did, at one point, start saving lots and lots of spicy coloured yarns to make a vase cover. I never got round to doing it. I actually found the vase and I put it in storage and I've never got it out. We've got a stripy wall decoration. I never really understand wall hangings like that. They're not really in my bag, baby. A hanger, so you can make covers for your hangers. A lot of people like to do that so it doesn't make those nasty big lumpy shoulders that you get in your clothes sometimes. We've got a bath set. Now, this is nice. A shower puff. We've got a little soap bag. Makeup remover pads. And a flannel. That's quite cool. A bath set. And know-how knitting glossary. So that is the... it's not exactly a magazine. It's more of a book with a little extra. So tell me what you think. What do you like about it? What in there would you like to make? Do you think they rehash patterns from from their other publications? Because I just see them so many times sometimes, you know. So it makes me wonder. And don't forget, at some point after my Amigurumi book finishes, I will do this one as a giveaway. Would you like to see it as a giveaway? So if you haven't already entered that other giveaway for my Amigurumi book, but it's actually not an Amigurumi book, just got a free Amigurumi with it. Encyclopedia of Crochet is what it actually is. And I did manage to give one away once, but I've had a lot of problems with those giveaways. Hopefully this one will go smoothly. But this one will appear sooner or later. So anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now then.